Have you ever felt completely alone, like the people you counted on the most are suddenly drifting away? It's a painful, confusing experience, especially when it seems to happen repeatedly. You start questioning yourself, wondering if you're doing something wrong, or if life is unfair. But here's the truth that many don't realize: if you are a chosen one, losing everyone around you is not a punishment. It's a necessary part of your journey. It is a process designed to shape you, to prepare you for something far greater than you can imagine right now. Life has a way of removing the people who cannot align with your growth, whether consciously or unconsciously. It might feel lonely, but that loneliness is a teacher. It pushes you to look inward, to confront your fears, to discover your own strength. It forces you to become self-reliant in ways that comfort and easy companionship never could. Every bond that fades away, every relationship that ends, every friend who disappears, is actually creating space for the right people, opportunities, and energy to enter your life. It's like the universe is clearing the clutter to make room for your breakthrough. Many chosen ones spend long periods feeling isolated, misunderstood, and disconnected, but that is exactly when they are being prepared for their higher purpose. Isolation isn't a curse, it's a sign that transformation is underway. While others rely on external validation and support, you are being trained to cultivate your inner strength and resilience. The people who leave are often those who can't keep up with your evolving path, and holding on to them would slow down your progress. Sometimes, even the people we love most are not meant to be part of our ultimate journey. This doesn't make it painful any less, but understanding the reason behind it changes everything. It turns despair into empowerment. When you begin to see the purpose behind the departures, the fear of losing people starts to fade, replaced by clarity. You start realizing that every ending is a beginning in disguise. Every door that closes is guiding you toward doors that will open to unimaginable possibilities. You begin to trust life itself, understanding that the universe has a plan for you. Even when the heart aches, even when the nights feel endless, even when it seems like you are standing alone against the world, this phase is temporary and it is purposeful. Every chosen one faces this period of separation because greatness cannot be achieved while being weighed down by energies that no longer serve your mission. This period teaches patience, self-discipline, and focus. It's during these times that you discover your true identity, free from the influence and expectations of others. You begin to recognize your strengths, your weaknesses, and the unique qualities that make you destined for extraordinary things. It's a silent, subtle growth that doesn't always show outwardly, but internally it is monumental. Those who remain in your life are those aligned with your growth, and those who leave make space for the connections that will elevate you to your next level. Understanding this transforms the way you experience life. Pain becomes perspective, loss becomes preparation, and isolation becomes empowerment. Instead of resenting the people who leave, you start appreciating the clarity it brings, the freedom to pursue your calling, and the wisdom gained from walking your path alone. In the grand scheme, losing everyone is not a setback. It's the first step toward winning everything you are meant to have. The universe has a way of shaping chosen ones through trials, teaching them through solitude, and guiding them toward their destiny. Accepting this truth allows you to face life with courage, knowing that even when it feels like everything is falling apart, the pieces are actually being rearranged to reveal a far more magnificent picture than you ever imagined. The pain of losing everyone is never easy to accept, and yet, it is one of the clearest signs that growth is happening within you. When people leave, it forces you to face yourself in ways you might have avoided before. You are left with your thoughts, your emotions, and the silent spaces that reveal who you truly are. It's during these moments that you begin to recognize the patterns in your life, the choices you've made, and the lessons you've been avoiding. Many chosen ones don't understand it at first. They feel abandoned, betrayed, or unworthy, but these feelings are part of the process. Emotional struggles are not a sign of failure, they are proof that your spirit is evolving. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, and every instance of being misunderstood serves as a teacher, showing you what you are capable of enduring and what you truly deserve. The world seems harsh, but it is sculpting you into someone unbreakable. You start noticing the strength you didn't know existed. You begin to rely less on external validation and more on your inner compass. You discover the depth of your resilience, your patience, and your capacity for compassion even when faced with loss. Each departure, each ending strips away illusions, revealing the clarity you need to step into your purpose. You start seeing that the people who remain are those who resonate with your energy and growth, and those who leave are making way for higher connections, opportunities, and experiences. This process is not accidental, it is intentional. It is as if the universe is saying, you are ready to evolve. Let go of what no longer serves you. Over time, what once felt like emptiness transforms into freedom. The silence becomes a canvas for your thoughts, dreams, and ambitions. The solitude gives you space to reflect, to heal, and to prepare for the next phase of your life. Chosen ones often realize that these periods of isolation are when their purpose becomes clear. The noise of the world is gone, and in its place, clarity emerges. You start understanding your path, your mission, and the unique contributions only you can make. Every challenge, every painful goodbye, becomes a stepping stone toward the destiny that was always meant for you. It is here in the crucible of solitude that character is forged. You learn patience, empathy, and wisdom. You learn to trust yourself, your intuition, and the timing of life itself. You begin to see that what felt like rejection was actually redirection. What seemed like a loss was actually preparation for a far greater gain. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, you start to notice subtle changes in yourself. You become more confident, more centered, and more attuned to the energy around you. You no longer fear being alone because you understand that solitude is a powerful teacher. The lessons you learn during these times will guide you for the rest of your life, shaping your decisions, your relationships, and your destiny. Losing everyone is not a curse. It is a rite of passage. It is the necessary clearing of the old so the new can emerge. And when you finally emerge from this period, you are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true path than ever before. This is why chosen ones lose everyone before they win. It is the preparation, the training, and the quiet work of transformation that the world will never see, but it is what makes you unstoppable. So when you feel abandoned, misunderstood, or alone, remember that this is not the end. It is the beginning of your ascent, and the strength you gain now will carry you through every victory to come. Even though losing everyone feels painful, there is a hidden blessing in every departure, a quiet gift that only those who persevere can see. When people leave your life, it is not just about loss, it is about making space. Space for the right people, for opportunities that align with your purpose, and for experiences that will elevate your journey. Many chosen ones don't recognize this at first. They feel rejected, abandoned, or even cursed, but in reality, the universe is clearing a path for them. Imagine a garden. If the weeds are not removed, the flowers cannot bloom. The same is true for your life. Every person, situation, or energy that no longer serves you is a weed being cleared, allowing your potential to grow unhindered. Solitude teaches you independence and self-reliance. It challenges you to become your own source of strength, your own source of validation, and your own guide. When the people around you are gone, you learn to trust yourself in ways you never had to before. You discover that your mind is sharper, your intuition is stronger, and your inner voice is clearer. The absence of distractions and influences allows you to focus on what truly matters, to identify your goals, and to align with your higher calling. Chosen ones often find that the very period of isolation they feared the most becomes the time of their greatest clarity. They begin to notice the patterns in their life, the lessons in their struggles, and the signs that guide them toward their destiny. It is in this space that creativity flourishes, ideas take root, and visions of the future become vivid and actionable. The people who leave are not failures in your life. They are the universe's way of showing you who is meant to stay and who is meant to go. Those who truly belong in your journey will align with your energy, support your growth, and resonate with your mission. The separation teaches discernment, allowing you to attract connections that elevate rather than drain you. Beyond relationships, the hidden blessings manifest in personal development. Solitude encourages introspection, emotional resilience, and spiritual awakening. You begin to recognize the value of patience, the power of perspective, and the importance of inner peace. You realize that happiness and fulfillment are not dependent on others but come from within. And while it may feel lonely, this period is rich with opportunity. Opportunities to heal, to grow, to expand your knowledge, and to develop skills that will serve you in the future. The pain of losing people transforms into the fuel for your success. It is the quiet momentum building beneath the surface, preparing you for the moment when you will step into your power fully. The blessings are subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but over time they become undeniable. You notice your confidence growing, your clarity sharpening, and your focus intensifying. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open. Opportunities you never imagined become accessible, and the right people start appearing in your life naturally. This is the magic of being a chosen one. The very losses that hurt you the most are the exact things that position you for the victories that will define your life. When you understand this, you no longer fear being alone. You begin to see loss not as a punishment but as a preparation, not as the end but as the beginning of a greater chapter. The hidden blessings are everywhere, waiting for those willing to endure the discomfort, to trust the process, and to keep moving forward. This perspective transforms pain into power, isolation into insight, and loss into opportunity. The chosen ones who embrace these lessons emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their destiny than ever before. Losing everyone before you win is not a curse. It is a divine strategy that ensures you are ready for the greatness that awaits you. As you move through the period of losing everyone, subtle changes begin to appear in your life, signs that you are emerging stronger than ever before. These changes may be quiet at first, almost unnoticeable, but over time they become undeniable. You start to notice a sense of clarity you never had when surrounded by constant noise and influence. Decisions that once felt confusing now feel obvious. Your intuition becomes sharper, guiding you toward the right choices, the right people, and the right opportunities. You realize that the silence around you was never empty, it was full of lessons, guidance, and preparation. Another sign of emerging strength is a newfound confidence. Not the loud, external kind that seeks approval from others, but an inner confidence rooted in knowing your worth, understanding your purpose, and trusting yourself. You start to move through life with a sense of certainty, unshaken by opinions, doubts, or temporary setbacks. Every challenge you face now feels like a test you are fully equipped to handle. You also notice your emotional resilience growing. Situations that would have once caused despair or panic no longer have the same effect. You have experienced deep pain and loss, and surviving them has taught you that you are capable of enduring more than you ever imagined. You begin to respond to life with patience, understanding, and grace. You develop the ability to remain calm in chaos, to think clearly under pressure, and to maintain focus even when the world around you seems uncertain. Another clear sign of emerging strength is the alignment of your relationships and surroundings. The people who truly resonate with your energy start gravitating toward you naturally. You attract connections that are supportive, positive, and aligned with your growth, while toxic or distracting influences drift away effortlessly. This alignment is not forced, it is a natural outcome of your personal transformation. You may also notice that your priorities shift. What once seemed important, approval, popularity, or temporary comforts, loses its grip on your attention. Instead, you focus on what truly matters: growth, purpose, meaningful connections, and the pursuit of your destiny. This shift in priorities reflects the wisdom you've gained through the trials of loss and isolation. Another sign is the emergence of creative energy and innovation. Being alone, free from distractions and influence, allows your mind to explore new ideas, solutions, and perspectives. You begin to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Your imagination, problem-solving skills, and ability to innovate are amplified, preparing you for the challenges and opportunities ahead. Physical and mental strength often improve as well. You notice more energy, better focus, and an overall sense of empowerment. Your body and mind are no longer weighed down by unnecessary emotional baggage, and you feel lighter, freer, and more capable of taking bold action. Finally, the most profound sign of emerging strength is a deep sense of self-awareness and spiritual alignment. You understand your mission, your unique gifts, and your role in the world. You no longer seek validation outside of yourself because you know your worth and your purpose. You trust the journey, even when it is uncomfortable or uncertain, and you embrace the path with courage and determination. These signs are not coincidences. They are evidence of your evolution as a chosen one. The losses you endured were not meant to break you, they were meant to awaken you. As you recognize and embrace these signs, you step into your power, fully ready to face life's challenges, seize your opportunities, and fulfill your destiny with confidence, clarity, and strength. Emerging stronger is not about avoiding pain. It is about transforming pain into power and walking forward with unwavering faith in yourself and your path. After enduring loss, isolation, and the trials that come with being a chosen one, you may start to notice a transformation taking place deep within yourself. It is quiet at first, subtle, but profound. You begin to understand that losing everyone before you win was never a punishment, it was a preparation. Every experience of abandonment, misunderstanding, or betrayal was a lesson in disguise, teaching you resilience, clarity, and strength. You realize that life has been guiding you, removing anything or anyone that could slow your growth or distract you from your purpose. This understanding changes everything. What once felt like setbacks now feel like stepping stones. What once seemed like pain now feels like the fuel that will drive your victories. You start to approach life with a sense of calm confidence, knowing that every challenge is temporary and every hardship has a purpose. The people who left, the doors that closed, and the opportunities that didn't work out were all necessary to make space for the people, doors, and opportunities that will truly elevate your life. You begin to attract relationships, connections, and energies that resonate with your path, enhancing your growth instead of limiting it. The clarity and wisdom you gain during this period allow you to navigate life with precision, focus, and unwavering faith in yourself. You notice your intuition becoming sharper, your decisions becoming easier, and your inner voice becoming louder than ever. You learn to trust the timing of life, knowing that everything happens for a reason, and that even when it seems like you are standing alone, you are exactly where you need to be. The strength and self-awareness you develop during this time are unmatched. You no longer rely on others for validation or guidance, because you have learned to rely on yourself. Your confidence becomes rooted in understanding your worth, your purpose, and your unique abilities. You recognize that the trials you endured were the forge that prepared you for your destiny. And now, as you emerge from this phase, you can see the blessings that were hidden in the struggle all along. You see that the loneliness taught you independence, the misunderstandings taught you compassion, the losses taught you discernment, and the pain taught you resilience. Every step, every challenge, and every heartbreak was leading you to this point, a point where you are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true path than ever before. Remember, chosen ones lose everyone before they win because the universe is preparing them for greatness. Every separation, every ending, and every moment of solitude is part of the divine plan to shape you into someone unstoppable. Your journey is unique, your purpose is extraordinary, and your victory is inevitable. So when life feels isolating or when it seems like you are losing everything, hold on and trust the process. You are being prepared for your breakthrough, and the universe is working in your favor, even if you cannot see it yet. The hardships you faced are not obstacles, they are lessons, training you, molding you, and guiding you toward everything you are meant to achieve. Embrace the journey, cherish the lessons, and trust in your own power. And always remember, if you are a chosen one, your path may be challenging, but it is leading you to greatness. Follow Divine Choosen One for guidance, inspiration, and motivation as you continue to walk your path toward victory. The losses, the isolation, and the struggles are all temporary, but the strength, wisdom, and clarity you gain will last a lifetime. Keep going, because your breakthrough is closer than you think, and the world is waiting for everything you are destined to become.